What's up, everybody? My name is LB the Realist, and this is Surrealistic Studios, where the realists are real. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. So, happy Memorial Day. I want to give a special shout out and a thank you to Nico House, as well as anybody else out there in YouTube land or the political commentary land, or even you guys that are viewers. You know, if you guys are veterans, I want to express my thank you to you. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And in this video, not only do I want to thank you guys for your service and for your dedication to, you know, this country and what this country stands for, I also think that it's important, and Nico House tweeted earlier that it's important that we take note of the injustices in regards to all of these illegal wars and confrontations that America is in. I think that's a very important point, and I would like to further, I guess, examine the whole situation of the military and what we do overseas. So, one thing that bothers me is whenever you talk about the military, you talk about veterans, it's like, I appreciate the work that they do as far as being the soldier on the front lines, as far as being the minds that we need militarily in order to defend this country and to defend our people. What I don't agree with is sending our American soldiers overseas to fight in wars that it's even unclear why we're over there in the first place. And at the end of the day, we have a lot of brave women and men out there who, at the end of the day, they're fighting for the people on their sides, to the left and to their right. They're fighting for their brothers and their sisters in arms because they're in a foreign land, they're getting shot at, so they're going to shoot back. You know, and a lot of the times, or I should say, most of the time, we shouldn't even be in that fucking country to begin with. The war on terrorism is bullshit. You know, we've been fighting this war for how many years now? 17, 18 years now? I think it's like 17 years since 2001. It's like we've never stopped really being in wars, in conflicts. We're in like 7 or 8 different confrontations right now. And helping other countries commit atrocities, such as Israel and what they're doing to the Palestinians, or such as Saudi Arabia and what they're doing in Yemen right now. Not to mention the ones that we're directly involved in. So, on this Memorial Day, I want us to really give thanks to the men and women that are in service, but also, but also remember the reason why they're in service. And not the reason they tell the men and women of arms, you know, that they can get a great education if they only just join the military, that, you know, they can afford a house and they'll be able to take care of their wives and their husbands and their families, their children. Not all of that. And not for what some people may believe that we're doing across, you know, these seas, like we're spreading fucking democracy, or we're really there for a humanitarian need, or we're helping people. Tell the truth. We're there for geopolitical control. We're there for oil and money. We're there for power. And we're there to kill people. At the end of the day, that's what happens. People die. People get slaughtered. Whole families wiped out. You know, they got something called double tapping, when you airstrike somebody or someplace, and then the people to come help them, you bomb them too, or you airstrike them too. The people that are coming to help the people that just got airstriked or bombed. You know, we have all of these bases around the world what is it, like over 600, 700 bases or something like that around the world. Our military budget just totally dwarfs all other nations combined, what they spend on their military. But yet, anytime anybody in America talks about decreasing the military budget, we get, we can't do that. Are you insane? Decrease the military budget? He doesn't love America. He doesn't love our troops. You're not patriotic. It's ridiculous, man. And I just wonder, like, when this will end. What year will it be when people finally decide to wake up and refuse to take part in that system? Because as long as there are people that need money, as long as there are people that are afraid of power, as long as there are people that refuse to think beyond their scope of what they believe, they're always going to have foot soldiers to do their dirty work and to do their bidding. They're always going to have soldiers. They're always going to have police officers, security officers, whatever they need, drones. They're always going to have people to carry out their wills, as long as they keep us struggling. For instance, one of the reasons why I don't record so much is because I work a lot. And working a lot, doing what I do, it takes a lot out of me. And by the time I get to record, I got to do something else, or I'm just too tired. And they keep you distracted with all these, social media sites and talking about Kanye West tweeting, talking about Trump and Stormy Daniels, talking about Russia and fake ass Russian meddling, fake news. The fake news talks about fake news. And it's sad, and I'm really wondering, when is it going to happen? When is the day going to come when we no longer see ourselves in this position, where we no longer contribute to this system? When are we going to have a military that's strictly about defense and not about offense? When are we going to actually have politicians that refuse to send young men and women to die for old white men? So I didn't want to ruin your guys' Memorial Day. I'm hoping everybody is good. I'm hoping, you guys stay positive out there and celebrate what this country is supposed to mean. And celebrate the men and women, the brave men and women out there who are dedicated and disciplined enough to put themselves on the line for America, for America's cause. No matter if it's right or if it's wrong. These people are signing up and they're putting themselves in harm's way for this country, and that should be acknowledged. But I don't want us to totally ignore the reasoning behind why we have these brave men and women signing up for the military to go across seas in the first place. It's a whole system that keeps this shit going, such as the national anthem being sung, and everyone is supposed to show patriotism during national football games. It's this whole thing with patriotism. They say, you got to be a patriot. You got to stand up for your country, and that makes you want to join the military. And then they promise you a college education, money. You'll be able to support your family. How else you're gonna go to, gonna get a job, and you don't have an education? And well, the military offers a lot of people an escape from that. But all too often, people come home from the military, if they come home at all. They come home handicapped. They come with PTSD. Or PTS. They're homeless. Why do we have homeless veterans? Why is that a thing? If you go out and you defend this country, you put your life on the line, I believe that you should already have a house waiting for you when you get back. No matter if you serve for 8, 10, 4 years, whatever the case. You put your life on the line. You went through training. You took all their yelling, all their spitting, all their bullshit, and you stood up for your country. You took that oath. You should have a house and a check waiting for you when you get here. Now, again, I don't agree with the reasons that we send our men and women out there to war and to conflicts, but they did what the fuck they were supposed to do. They did what you told them to do. And when they come back to this country, a country that they defended and fought for, they should have basic needs. They should be taken care of. Period. And that's it. So, with all that being said, again, happy Memorial Day. I appreciate all the brave men and women out there to put their lives on the line. I just wish that we had a political system that didn't have to send brave men and women out there to die or to come home handicapped or homeless or with PTS, you know, for money and for oil or for a rich white man's power plan, you know? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like this video if you like, share it if you feel it's so shareable, and of course subscribe so I can keep bringing you the realest. I don't know what that is. I'm not trying to punch you. It was just like me driving the point. Anyways, love, peace, cheek grease. See you guys later.